If it feels like everything is falling apart right now, you're not crazy and you're definitely not alone. Relationships are ending. Old dreams are crumbling. Emotions are all over the place. You're exhausted, untethered, and maybe even questioning your entire purpose. But here's the truth. This isn't the end. This is the initiation. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening beneath the surface, why it's all unfolding this way, and how to hold your frequency as everything that no longer matches your future begins to collapse. So if you're feeling lost, overwhelmed, or on the verge of giving up, stay with me. Because what you're feeling isn't failure. It's frequency realignment. And it means you're right on time. Make sure to subscribe and like this video so we can keep spreading this truth far and wide, because the collective needs to hear this right now. Let's start with what's really going on. Right now, the collective field is pulsing with one overwhelming message. Let it go. But letting go isn't always a soft whisper. Sometimes it shows up as chaos, sudden endings, emotional eruptions, friendships falling away, jobs no longer resonating. You might even feel like your identity is slipping through your fingers. And that's because it is. You are no longer compatible with the version of yourself who built a life around survival, conditioning, and compromise. And your soul, it's not interested in playing small anymore. What's happening is that the dense layers, the outdated energies you've outgrown, are surfacing for release. You're not broken. You're clearing space. And when everything feels like it's falling apart, it's because the universe is answering your prayer for alignment. Let me say this clearly. False timelines are collapsing. The timelines you built on fear, people-pleasing, guilt, or survival energy are dissolving. They can't hold your frequency anymore. That's why things are cracking. That's why your old life doesn't feel right. That's why you're being asked to walk away from what once felt safe. You're not being punished. You're being rerouted to the timeline you actually asked for. The one where your truth, your power, your joy, and your soul's mission can finally take up space. But here's the deal. You can't live your highest timeline while still clinging to expired contracts. And you can't fully rise while dragging the weight of identities that were only ever built to keep you small. Some of you are watching relationships fall apart that you never thought would end. Some of you are losing the things you worked years to build. And I want you to hear this with an open heart. Some soul contracts are only meant to carry you to a certain frequency. And once you reach it, they complete. Not out of failure, but out of fulfillment. Letting go doesn't mean the love wasn't real, it means the purpose has been served. And now you're being asked to trust that your next chapter is calling you forward. You're not just releasing people or jobs or identities. You're releasing versions of yourself that your soul has outgrown. And yes, it's uncomfortable. But it's also sacred. So what's activating underneath all this collapse? New leadership frequency. The ones who are willing to break cycles, speak the truth, sit with their shadows, and still choose love. These are the new earth architects. The grid holders. The light anchors. The ones who came to build a new way forward, not just for themselves, but for the whole. And if you're still watching this, it's probably you. Because you're not here to fit in. You're here to build what doesn't exist yet. To hold the vision for a world that's led by consciousness, not control. And that means your breakdown is actually your breakthrough. Your disillusionment is your initiation. And your chaos is your calibration. So what can you do when everything is falling apart? Number 1. Feel it. Don't bypass your emotions. Let them move. Energy is trying to leave your body. Number 2. Name the truth. Be honest about what's collapsing and why it doesn't resonate anymore. Number 3. Stop forcing clarity. You're not meant to rebuild overnight. Let the dust settle first. Number 4. Anchor into your body. Ground. Rest. Nourish. Your nervous system is recalibrating. Number 5. Remember your why. You came here for more than survival. This collapse is clearing the path to that more. You don't need to fix your life right now. You need to hold your light through the transition. Let this be your reminder. You are not lost. You are being recalibrated. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are not collapsing. You are becoming. The breakdown you're experiencing is the exact portal you asked for. You just didn't realize it would feel like this. But you are ready. And everything you're letting go of is making space for who you truly are. So breathe, anchor, and trust that your soul knows exactly what it's doing. Drop a comment below and tell me what's collapsing in your life and what it's making space for. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell because Quantum Vibes is here to remind you who you really are and why you came here. Shift your frequency. Shift your reality. With Quantum Vibes.